Hello, beautiful manifestors. It is Olivia Grace, and I'm back with another video for you all. And in this video, we're going to be talking about aligned action, vibrations, feeling it real, all these things. Is it necessary for manifesting? Um, and yeah, someone asked me to talk about all the woo woo stuff, quote unquote woo woo stuff that has to do with manifestation. So we're going to talk about it briefly. Hi, Saucy. Thank you. Hi, beautiful American doll. Um, yeah. So before I do, I am Olivia Grace. This is the Master Manifestors channel. If you guys are in the topic or into the topic of manifestation, law of assumption, all that good stuff, you should totally subscribe, be a part of the channel. You'll love it here. Hi, everyone. Hi, Ty. Hi, Summer. Thank you, Saucy. I love you. Hi, Kyra. Hi, Simba. Hi, Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty, for you, yes, I will answer your question. I have to see though, because I do have things to go. I just got done with the God State activation. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was so powerful, you guys. It was so powerful. Feel amazing. Like, I feel incredible. And I have a few people that I'm texting now, so I'm gonna have to get off of here and give my attention to them. But I will answer a question for you, Hello Kitty, because you're my girl. Hey Karma, hey Celestial. Oh, Nika, Dana, seize the day. Louisa, Stephanie, hello. All right, Ty, this is actually your question. You asked me about this a few weeks ago. All right, so let's talk about all of this stuff. Before I do, just a few announcements. One-on-one, like one single sessions are leaving. Tomorrow will be the last day that they are available, you guys. So if you want to book a single session, today or tomorrow is the day to do it. After that, it will be gone. I will do only 1 month packages. 3 month packages are no longer a thing as well. So 1 month packages only for that. And I did ask about the email coaching or like voice note coaching. We're going to see about that. We'll see. Okay. Um, Other than that, oh, amazing karma. I'm starting to think since I've been watching your videos, manifesting things has been coming left and right, and I'm thankful. That's amazing. I'm so happy for you, Karma. Will I host another God activation? I might because I thoroughly enjoyed it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Hello, Hannah. All right, you guys. So let's talk about this. Let's start with vibrations. Okay. Hi, Melly. Oh my God. I thought I thought it said Melly is shining again. It says Melly is sinning again. Melly is perfect at all times. Okay. All right, let's talk about vibrations, you guys, okay? So, vibrations. Do I need to be in the right vibration? Do I need to all of this stuff? Now, let's think about this, okay? So, when it comes to the vibration that you're in, it's actually super similar to what state that you're in, okay? It's almost exactly the same as what state that you're in. Okay, vibration, state is the same thing. Do you have to be in the right vibration to manifest or the like okay. A lot of people take high vibrations as being in a good mood, right? They think, "Oh, am I feeling positive? Am I feeling happy? Am I feeling exuberant?" That's the only way that it's a high vibration. But really, being in a high vibration is being in a high state, right? Like the God state. So when you're in the God state, you may not always feel super happy and doing backflips. I mean, me personally, yeah, like most of the time I'm feeling happy or I'm feeling just like neutral in the God state. Okay. Not, I don't feel good. I don't feel anything, Saucy. Oh my God. Don't be emo. Tonight will be the night that I will die for you. I don't feel anything. I can't. No, I'm kidding. You do whatever you want. Hey, Jaleesa. Thank you, Boo. Thank you, Zoe. Okay. All right. But sometimes, yes, the God state can feel neutral. It can feel great. It can feel amazing. Most of the time, you guys, when you're knowing yourself as God, when you're in a high vibration, when you're in a higher state, guess what? You probably are going to be feeling good. You probably are going to be feeling good. You probably are going to be feeling encouraged. But just because you're not doesn't mean that you're not in the God state, or that you can't be, or anything like that. Okay. Doesn't mean that you can't manifest. You've been manifesting your whole life. You've been manifesting before you even knew a vibration was anything other than your phone being in your pocket, right? You've been manifesting from the beginning of time. You'll always be manifesting. So here's the thing, y'all, nothing is required to manifest, but what you decide is required. Right? A question I get often, and we just talked about this in the God state activation, but I get this often. Why is it that when I didn't know about manifesting, I manifested all the time easily? Why was it like that? And now that I know, it's hard because you made something that's not a process a process. Okay. Imagine like you digesting your food. Okay. You've been digesting your food since day one without anybody going into your tummy and helping you digest it. Okay. Now, what if today you were like, "Oh, wait, it's my job to digest my food. Oh no, am I doing it right? Oh no, am I in the right vibration to digest my food?" Imagine if you thought it was your responsibility to digest your food. And you were like, "Oh my god, every time I eat, I got to push it. Go, go, go. I got to affirm my food's digesting, my food's digesting, my food's digesting. Oh my god, it didn't digest yet. Oh my god." Like that's what's happening. Okay? You're making a process out of something that's not a process. It's a natural occurrence, just like gravity. Are you in a good vibration to stay with your feet on the ground? No. Okay? It's just happening. It's just a mechanism. Now, let's talk about the vibration though. Let's talk about the state. Okay? So, if you're in a lower state, if you're in a state of fear, right? And you're in a vibration of fear, of anger, of sadness, of whatever, then guess what? Reality is going to reflect that to you and cause more circumstances and occurrences and things and people to reflect back and confirm to you that you should be afraid. You should be afraid. And guess what? The world doesn't run out of things and circumstances and people to confirm to you the story that you're telling. So you might be feeling afraid because, I don't know, you live with your toxic parent that is just, completely unpredictable. And you're like, oh my God, I know what the problem is. It's this toxic parent. I'm leaving. I leave. You leave. Then now you find yourself with a toxic boyfriend that makes you feel the exact same way, right? Because the fear, the vibration of fear puts you on the level where fearful things are going to happen to you. Okay. All right. So, this is what is meant by the vibration or the state that you're in. Guess what? When you're in the vibration and the state of everything is already mine, everything works out for me perfectly, my life is amazing, bliss after bliss after bliss after bliss. Guess what? Realities are going to, your circumstance, people, things, places are going to show up to confirm that to you without you having to say it, without you having to do anything about it. It's going to naturally just show up like that. Reality is just naturally going to show itself to you like that. You're going to naturally expect and assume in line with that. If you have the baseline belief that everything works out for me, you're going to naturally expect, even in the face of something seemingly not working out for you, you're going to really not accept that to be true, right? Like if you're spoiled, if your identity is I'm spoiled, I get everything I want, and something appears to not be going the way that you want, you're not going to accept that. You're not going to be in agreement with that. You're like, that can't be true. You guys, some of y'all might be too young to know this, but us OGs, we know about the Super Sweet 16 on MTV, right? These kids were like the most spoiled kids ever, right? They're 16. They're like, "Mom, I want a Mercedes." And the mom's like, "No, honey, no. We can get you a car, but it can't be a Mercedes. It has to be something practical." Does the spoiled kid accept that? Are they like, "You're right, mom. Just get me a Ford." No, they're like, what? Like, what are you even talking about?" Most of them are like, Dad, I want the Mercedes. Mom is telling me she speaks such a bitch. Right? She's telling me no, it can't be that." And the dad's like, "Oh, honey, princess, no, of course. Of course. Of course you can have the Mercedes. You want an AMG? You want AMG? Only the best for my princess. Either way, it works with them. Oh no, sometimes they don't even know, right? Sometimes the answer is no. And then they get to their party, pan to big red bow on their Mercedes, and they get exactly what they want because they're spoiled, because that's their identity. It doesn't matter who's telling them no, that's not the final answer. And they know that. Is that your final answer? I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay? But if that kid were to be like, "Yeah, okay, mom. Yeah, I don't really get what I want. I don't even need a car. Just get me an electric scooter." Do you think the parents would be like, "Oh, yeah, well, here, no, don't worry. I'll spend $150,000 on you instead of a few hundred, instead of 500 on an electrical scooter." No, they're going to be like, "Great. I have such a grateful kid." Like, I have such a grateful kid. Awesome. Here's your electric scooter. Like, what? You see what I'm saying? So you start to expect in line with the state that you're in. Just the same way, if you live in a fearful state all the time, even when good things are happening to you, you're expecting them to leave. Wow, I'm in a fearful state. I have an amazing person who's treating me amazing. They think I'm amazing. They think everything about me is amazing. I love them, but that can't be true. That's not the story. The story is once upon a time my life sucked, the end. So this doesn't really fit with that. I know I'll self-sabotage it. I know. I'll assume that they're horrible and actually doing something horrible to me until they confirm that to me. And then I'll say, "See, this is why all men suck." Yeah. Yeah. That's along the lines of my story. Once upon a time everything sucked for me in the end. No. Once upon a time everything was perfect and amazing for you. The fucking end. That's it. Not once upon a time it was amazing and then it sucked for a while and then it was amazing. No. Once upon a time it was amazing and that was it. That was the whole story. Wow. Loved it. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you, Summer. Thank you, Brittany. I'm still up here, you guys. I'm all the way up in the comments. Okay. All right. So, all right. Now let's move on to something aligned action. Ooh, let's talk about this action and manifesting aligned action. Let's talk about what this means. Is it required? No. Is anything required? No. Nothing is required except for what you think is required. But let's talk about aligned action. Okay. Let's talk about aligned action. Let's take somebody who wants to be a coach, right? Somebody wants to be a coach. And they're like, I should take some aligned action to become a coach. What am I have to do something to get clients, right? What do I do? But if their identity is still, but I'm a failure and nobody takes me seriously and nobody's going to want to hear what I have to say, and nobody's going to pay me for what I have to say. If that's their identity, I don't care how much action you take, nobody's going to work with you. It doesn't matter. You can pay thousands and thousands of dollars for coaching from a business coach that says, "Hey, here's my strategy that never fails." You'll be their first case. Right? Because your identity says, "I'm a failure." So you have to fail no matter what action you take. This is where the hard work bullshit comes in, right? Oh, work hard and you'll get what you want. How many people that are working hard are getting what they want? How many people that are working hard are living a life that they enjoy? Not many. Okay. So the action to get something that you believe that you're not never works, right? Or works for a while, then stops working. But you taking on the identity of, wait, I'm a successful coach. I'm a successful coach. Guess what? When you identify as I'm a successful coach, you actually want to do stuff. You want to come and make a video. You want to talk to people. You want to put together offers because you're already knowing there's people here that's going to love this. There's people here that's going to love this. There's people here that's going to come and enjoy it. You're not still in the failure identity of, wow, but what if I do all of this and nothing happens? Then what's even the point? Let's just click back on Netflix or Hulu or something because I'm not going to waste no more time doing some shit that ain't going to get me no money anyways. And you know what? Let me just go ahead and pick up some shifts over here at this job I hate because this is what's actually going to be prospering me. So there's no point in me actually doing this. Why? Because you already believe, right? That's who you believe that you are. So you're acting, you take aligned action anyway. You're already taking aligned action. You're taking action that's aligned with the identity of who you think you are. Okay? Let's talk about this in the SP. Okay? And I usually say, you guys aren't going to like this, but I'm going to say you are going to like this. I'm going to say that this is going to resonate instantly. You're going to freaking love it. It's going to make a light bulb go off. It's going to make you magnetic to love. Okay. Let's talk about aligned action. So let's take a girl who says, her identity still is I'm unwanted, I'm rejected, but I'm not talking to this boy anymore because Olivia says that, stop being so available. So I'm going to stop talking to this boy. And that's my action. But you're taking the action from the same identity. I'm unwanted. I'm rejected. So that's still how it's appearing. Olivia said, stop texting them and they'll text you. Okay. But let's think about this from the identity of hello, I'm perfect, desirable, wanted, amazing. I'm the best thing ever. I'm the best thing since sliced bread. Then from that perspective, you automatically don't want to text them because you're like, why would I chase anybody? Why should I be texting anyone? They should be texting me because not because you're trying to get a result from that, because of who you already identify as. I'm above this. I'm sorry. I'm above this. I'm above chasing someone. I'm above needing to get someone to love me or like me. Please. Okay? I'm amazing. I'm incredible. I'm perfect. There's no way that someone that knows that they are an absolute goddess is accepting disrespect from anybody, even the love of your life. The love of your life disrespecting you. It's like, oh, but I'm perfect. I'm amazing. So you must have to get that together and I'll be here when you're back. Okay, I'll be here. But you're not going to talk to me like that. You're not going to treat me like that. You're not going to treat me like an option and me still be here. You got me fucked up. Okay. All right. Okay. So this is where aligned action comes in. You actually are always taking aligned action from the identity that you believe that you're aligned with, from who you believe that you are. You're taking action as who you believe that you are. And even if you change your action without changing who you believe that you are, reality will confirm to you who you believe that you are. That's why when people are like, I've been affirming, I've been trying, I've been forcing, I've been doing this, and nothing's changing because that's what you believe. Because you believe that you are the one that's lacking. You believe that you are the one who doesn't have. Okay? Now, what about feeling it real? What about feeling it real? Is it required? Who wants to guess? I'm going to scroll down past all. Oh my gosh, I missed so much. Is it required? No, exactly right. Ding, ding, ding. No, it's not required. Nothing is required. Okay? Nothing is required to feel it real. It's you accepting that it's true. You're accepting that it's done. It's your acceptance. Ooh, even better, Summer, if you believe it is. If you believe it is, then yeah. Well, I don't feel it real, so it can't be done yet. Okay, then that's the case. I don't feel it real, so it can't be done yet. So that's the case. That's your case. But who decided that? It's 333. Who decided that? Now, I won't even say that feeling it real is BS, right? I wouldn't even say that because for me, feeling it real actually works very well and will put you into a state, right? It'll put you into a state, which is, in my opinion, putting you into the awareness of having the thing already. So I don't think that it's BS, but I also know it's not required. Okay. It's not required. Nothing is required. All that's required is you deciding that this is mine now, period. This is mine now, period. Okay. Now, sometimes you can decide this is mine now, period, but I don't really know what that's like. And that's where the feeling it real comes in. What if it were true? What if it were true? What if it were true, right? Let's take the person I was saying who is identified. Let's take the first example, in fact. The person that is identified as I'm unsuccessful, my business is unsuccessful. And then they want to assume, well, I am successful. No, I'm assuming I am. Sorry, somebody is calling me. Can you guys still hear me? Let me know if you guys can hear me before I keep going. Okay. So feeling it real, you can use that to move into a state. So like as this person is thinking, I'm unsuccessful. So I don't feel like I don't want to do this stuff. All this stuff is a waste of time for me. This is a waste of time. But what if I was though? What if I was? What if I was really successful, right? What if I was really successful? If that was who I am now, not how do I become, but if that was who I am now, how would I think about what I'm about to do? If I assumed that I'm successful now, the feeling that will automatically come over you instead of procrastination or I don't want to do it or putting it off would be excitement like, ooh, this is about to be amazing. If you knew that, wow, I have this life changing offer and people are going to join and their lives are going to change, you're going to feel it. You're going to want to do it. You're going to be excited. If you knew that if you threw a party tomorrow, that you were going to have a lit time, like Project X level of a party, right? You would immediately be like, shit, I need to go ahead and get the liquor and get the drinks and get the food and get my invites out so and get my speakers up because we're about to have an amazing time. But if you were like, ooh, I want to have a party, but I don't think anybody will come. I don't feel like any I feel like I don't feel like anybody will come. Then you're not gonna feel excited about creating this party. You're not gonna like, I don't even know if I should buy any liquor. How much liquor should I buy? I mean, nobody's really gonna come. You see what I'm saying? Okay. So that's where the feeling it real comes in. Even Hello Kitty saying, I feel like after I affirm for a certain minute, those feel it real emotions naturally come to me. I will agree with that. But you also have the ability to just decide and just ask yourself, what if it were true? What if it were true? You can affirm yourself into states, you guys. Okay. But you can also just decide that you're in a state now. This is shortening your process. Okay. We'll take the same circumstance. If the person that says, I feel unsuccessful, says, oh, I feel unsuccessful. Now I have to do is affirm that I'm successful, I'm successful, I'm successful, I'm successful, I'm successful. And eventually, after doing that for however many times, I will feel successful. But all of that time, the reason why you're saying I have to affirm I'm successful, I'm successful, I'm successful is because currently you're aware that you're not. You could at the same time ask yourself, well, what if I was though? What if I was successful? What if I was? I'm gonna see it as if there's a parallel version of me that's already been successful. She's always been successful. She's always successful. She gets what she wants. That's that. That's always how it is for her. What if I was her though? Those same feelings, those same emotions that naturally come from affirming will naturally come in the moment and you can expand in that moment instead of waiting. Now, the thing is, you guys, I don't tell y'all what to do. Okay. I suggest things, but if you feel like affirming is the way for you right now, then do that. But me personally, I got to a point where I was like, I can't, I don't want to live my life having to repeat a phrase in my mind 24/7. That doesn't feel empowering to me. And you simply don't have to. You can if you want to. If that feels empowering to you, do it. But try it. Take the same desire that you're affirming for and ask yourself, what if it were true now? What if it had always been true? What if I already had it? What if it was mine? What if I stepped out of the being that's trying to get it and into the being that has it right now? What if I stopped making it a requirement or a prerequisite? Or what I got to do this first? Or I got to reprogram my mind for 21 days before I can accept it? What if I just accepted it right now? There's no other time than now. There's no other moment than now. It's all just simultaneous nows. So right now, there's a version of now where you don't have it. Right now, there's a version of now where you don't have it and you're trying to get it. And right now, there's a version of you right now that has it. You get to light up which one. And although it appears that the version of you that tries to be it forever and ever and ever and ever is the one that allows you to have it, it's not the case. They're both existing simultaneously. And at any point that you feel ready, you can say, I'm tired of trying to have it. I have it now. I'm tired of trying to affirm something I don't believe. I'm deciding I have it. It's done. I have it, no matter what. Okay? All right. I did already have the God state activation. It was just today, Latanya. Oh, welcome here, Carlotta. Facts, period. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Hello Kitty. I didn't see your question if you asked it. Um, I'm gonna read some more of your things and then I'm gonna go, you guys. And you guys are so sweet. Thank you all. Not we only budgeted for a Ferrari. Ah, I can't. Oh my god. I'm being a spoiled brat from now on. Where's my Mercedes? Period. Period. And here's something about being a spoiled brat, right? I thought about that the other day. I was like, "Ooh, I want to be spoiled rotten." And I was like, "No, I don't want to be spoiled rotten. I want to be spoiled to perfection." Right? I don't want to be rotten because this is the thing. Think about those kids that were throwing a fit, right? Literally having a tantrum about their car and they still got it. They still got it. So you don't really have to throw the tantrum. You could just know. Like, see, me growing up, I was mostly spoiled. Not all the way, but mostly pretty spoiled. So when my parents would tell me no, I was like, that's not really computing. Like, that's not computing. And but you guys know, like, you ain't really throwing tantrums in black households. That's just not a thing, right? So there was no tantrum. There was no, oh fuck you, mom. Like there was none of that. But there was just a silent knowing in my mind that that can't be true. That can't be true. That was it. That can't be true. Okay? Yes. I literally stopped doing manifestation techniques unless it's for fun because you don't need none of that ish, honestly. Period. Oh, Alice Carline, you're so sweet. Thank you. Y'all, listen, the day you step into your God state is the day you stop manifesting. When you say, I'm manifesting, oh, I'm manifesting it. Are you manifesting watching this video? No, you're watching it. You can't be manifesting watching the video and watching it at the same time. You just are. You're watching it. It's done. It happened. You loved it. It was amazing. Okay. Every time you tell yourself, I'm manifesting, you're in that moment identifying and accepting to yourself, I don't have something and I need to do something to make it be true. The only reason why that's true is because you decided that, because you said that, because you chose that, because you're identified right now as that version that says, I don't have it and there's something I need to do to have it. Not pastress Olivia is preaching today, saucy. Not pastress. Y'all hilarious, dude. What's up, Silver King? Whew. Man, y'all hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so happy to be changing your life. That's what I'm sent here for, y'all. I'm sent here to do this for you guys. I'm not even really doing anything. I'm just reminding you, right? Y'all remember that game when we were kids called Sleeping Alligator where you all laid like still and pretend you're sleeping and then one of you is like watching and has to like make sure nobody's moving? I don't know if y'all ever played that. But we're all playing Sleeping Alligator and you guys chose, hey, around this time, around 2025, in the 2020s, I'm trying to wake up again. I'll sleep, but then I'll wake up. And I'm just coming in like, hey, remember you said you'd wake up around this time. Hey, you good? Hey, it's time to wake up. Hey, your alarm's been going off. I don't think you heard it. You don't have to accept bullshit anymore if you don't want to. And some of y'all are like, get out my ear. Come on. I'm too busy accepting bullshit. I'm too busy fixing my problems. Come on. No, I know I'm sleepy. Like, all right, I ain't gonna force you, but I'm just saying, you told me to wake you up. Here I am. Carly O. Yes, boo. I like to affirm everything I do, say, and think can only result in me getting what I want. Period. Y'all, listen, when I tell you that, I don't affirm that, but that's my self concept. That's what I believe. Everything can only go my way. There's no other way for it to go. It's all redirecting. Olivia's way, Olivia's way. Oh my God, it tries to go the way that's not Olivia's way. They let you know, hey, you can't turn here. There's construction. You got to go that way. Back Olivia's way. Always redirecting, rerouting. Okay, rerouting. You got to go this way, my way, period. That's that. Okay. Okay. Making sure. Yes, the replay is always available for my live, you guys. I'm so glad, Hello Kitty. Thank you guys. Am I having another God State activation soon? I believe that I will. I thoroughly enjoyed it, you all, so I probably will. I just need to pick a day. I'm so glad. Oh, Deboos or Deboos, however you say, you're so sweet. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. You guys are the best community in the whole world. I just love you guys so much. Y'all are the best. Looking forward to another manifesting money video. Those are my faves. Ooh, well, your wish is my command. I will totally make that because I haven't made that in a while. Oh, oh, Hello Kitty, stop, you guys. You guys are so sweet. I'm just looking through all your old comments, you guys. Tips on regulating yourself and staying in your desired God state. Keep reminding yourself, be aware, be present. Okay? Be present. When you're present, you can aware, oh wow, I'm accepting some bullshit right now. Okay? I don't have to accept bullshit. I don't have to try. When you become present and you're like, oh my God, I have to hurry up and get home because I didn't affirm, I didn't script anything. And oh my God, if I don't do it, then oh no. And did I do it enough? And am I saying the right thing? Oh wow, okay. Oh, when you're present, you snap out of the hypnosis, right? The bullshit hypnosis. You're like, wait a minute, I don't have to do anything. It's already done for me. I don't have to do anything. It's already done. I'm already perfect. I don't have to shame or blame myself. I'm perfect. I've always been perfect. Everything I want is already mine. It happens automatically. It's effortless. Wow, I didn't do a damn thing to manifest something today. Good. Why would I? It's already mine. Good. Okay. I have a success story. I obliterated the people who dislike me by saying, whoever emotionally hurts me faces downfall in every aspect of their life. OMG. Okay. I'm not going to comment on that because I don't I don't believe that we should wish downfall on people, you guys, even our enemies, okay? Because you don't really have no enemies. How can there be enemies when there's only you? Okay. But don't worry, the people that go out of their way to do something to you already have things being done to them. Trust that. But don't when you come into vengefulness, you guys, and you come into angry and wanting to hurt people, you're a little further off than where you want to be, okay? But that's on you. I'm not in a place to tell anybody how to do what they do, okay? Right. Can you imagine how much better when you just let God fix your problems instead of human you? Period. I wanted to experience overnight success just cuz. I wonder what it feels like to have a rag to riches experience. It's been happening, but I want it to be bigger, like how celebs blow up overnight. Okay, don't want it to be bigger, accept that it is. You're God. Everything that you have is a quantum leap. Everything you have is exponential. All your success is exponential. Okay? Just accept that, saucy. Move it from a desire to a fulfillment. Okay? Oh, you guys are so sweet. Oh, you guys are so sweet. I could cry. Stop. Yes, you can replay this, okay? Enemy equals inner me. Ooh. There's a quote and it says, if there is an enemy inside, the enemy outside can do us no harm. If there is no enemy inside, the enemy outside can do us no harm. And I want to explain that in a couple of ways, okay? And then I'm going to go. But what the quote actually comes from is it was like an African tribe who basically was like, if we're solid within us, if we're solid and knitted together as a people, then anybody that comes to try us can't hurt us because we're so solid within, they can't come and infiltrate us. You know what I'm saying? So that's one level of it, right? But when you realize, when you know who you are, though, when you know who you are, when there's no enemy inside, the enemy outside can do us no harm. Okay. When there's no part of you that identifies with the old story, the lackful story, the shameful story, the victim story, the hurt me story, the enemy outside can do you no harm. Okay. Like, honestly, you guys, a lot of times if I'm walking by somebody and I feel like unsafe for them, like they're giving me like scary vibes, or if I have like an intrusive thought that's like, oh my God, like what if somebody robs me or hurts me? I literally truly believe that if somebody was thinking that, they would automatically change. They would automatically change their mind. They would have to, if they were going door to door, they would skip my door. Okay, because there's no enemy inside. There's no shakiness inside. There's no fear inside. So they can't exist in my reality. They can't exist on the same plane of my reality. Okay? If they were thinking, "Oh, I'm going to go do something to hurt," they would get their gun would jam, their hands would jam, their whole body would freeze. It just can't happen to me. There's no enemy inside, so the enemy outside can do me no harm. Okay? If there's no part of you that agrees with the old story, then what somebody else has to say about you or thinks about you can do you no harm. Like when the trolls come in here and they're like, "Oh my God, this is not true. This is blasphemy. Oh no. Oh, this is so stupid." No part of me is like, "Oh yeah, they're right. Oh yeah. Maybe this this really true? Let me go read about it again. I don't know. Let me look at a Joe Dispenza video to see if that's true." No, because I already know. I already know it. I know it so deeply and so true that nobody can tell me shit else. I don't care if I was the only person on fucking earth that believes in manifestation. I've seen it myself so many times. It's true. Nobody can shake that from me. No one can take that from me. Okay? Nobody can come to me and tell me, "Olivia, you're looking pale. You might need to go get a tan." How is that? Right? But if I was insecure, if I was like, "No, I should be more toastier. I should be more amaretto," then I'd be like, "Yeah, you're right. Oh, see, you're mean. You're bullying me and you're making me feel bad." Nobody can make you feel bad until you agree with them. Okay? So you give them permission. If everybody's pointing and teasing somebody who's 6'5" about how short he is, do you think he's gonna go home and cry? Do you think he's gonna cower in the corner? "Oh my God, they're making fun of me. They're calling me short. He's 6'5". You see what I'm saying? When you know the truth of yourself, nothing that anyone can do or say or be or whatever the fuck can do anything to you because you are solid within. Okay? You're solid within. And so instead of like this new age of let's make everybody be the way that we want them to be. No, you be how you want to be. You be how you want to be. And when you be how you want to be, no matter what, people will only recognize you as who you want to be. They'll only see you as who you want to be. I'll say this last thing and then I'm going to go. But I remember this was years ago and I was looking at this it's a channel and she's a witch. And she was talking about being physically attractive. And she was talking about like a sigil that she would use to make herself physically attractive. And she said in that she was like, the sigil's not doing anything to like it's not doing anything to me personally. It's just making me be perceived as beautiful. It's making me be perceived as beautiful. And now we know that it's the power and the assumption that she has in the sigil, right? But it's whatever your assumption, your belief is making you appear to people a certain way. There's no power in the thing, okay? There's no power in the thing. If there's no enemy inside, the enemy outside can do us no harm. There can't be an enemy. There's only God. And when you believe that, you guys, that's all you'll see. You're only meeting yourself. You're only meeting your identity in all of these people, in all of everything. You're only meeting yourself in your circumstances. Okay? So decide right now, bliss is all that I live. God is all that I am. Love is all that I am. Perfection is all that I am. That's all I see. That's all I experience. That's all I accept. That's all it is. Okay? Have the courage to live life on your terms. Period. Because it's really like when Neville says be bold, y'all. You really got to be bold. You got to be daring. You got to be courageous. You got to be the one who says, "You know what? Although I don't see it, I'm going to decide that this is how my life is now. Although there's no evidence, I'm going to decide this. Although my friends and everyone is doubting me, I'm going to decide this. I'm going to decide this. And I'm going to stay in that decision and persist in that until it's true. Period. Be bold to say, I don't know what, when, where, how these things can be different, but I'm going to assume that they are. Be bold and watch how quickly that boldness is reflected to you. Okay? All right. I'm intending that this prospers you all immensely. Do keep in mind that single sessions are going away. The last day for you to book one will be tomorrow. Other than that, it will be 1 month packages, which I do have a few spots coming available. So you guys can email me about that if you'd like a 1 month package with me. But other than that, I am sending you all infinite love. Thank you all for your beautiful presence and your comments and your compliments and your love. I love you all so much. You're so amazing. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being the best community ever. I so love each and every one of you. You're so perfect. You're so perfect. And isn't it wonderful? Isn't it wonderful that you got everything you wanted so easily, instantly, effortlessly? You actually got off the call. You got off of this video and you were like, "Oh my God, my manifestation. Wow. Wow. Huh. Love that for you. You're an icon. You're amazing. You're perfect." And I will see you guys in a video soon. Love you, Papaya. Hey, never see you live. Okay.